We're going to win so much, you may even get tired of winning. And you'll say, please, please, it's too much winning. We can't take it anymore. Mr. President, it's too much. And I'll say, no, it isn't. We have to keep winning. We have to win more. We're going to win more. We're going to win.
Good morning, guys. Good morning once again. Welcome to South Africa Lately, a channel that discusses South African trending news. We do, however, grab here and there from international news when it is trending enough to be brought here. Please do understand that I'm not a politician. I do not have deep knowledge in politics. However, I am a South African citizen who's also a voter, and I do believe that my views count when it comes to political affairs of this gorgeous country. President Donald Trump signed a number of executive orders after his inauguration immediately. So I'm going to be sharing those with you. I'm going to be reading them out to you so that at least I save you time of going out and looking for those and be reading them. So you're just going to be listening and doing whatever you are doing. And if you're watching, you're just going to watch and listen. So okay, I would like to say congratulations to America once again. Congratulations to President Donald Trump. It shows that perseverance is truly the mother of success, and many Americans look very happy with the president that they chose. You know, they understood what their votes mean and what they are supposed to use them for. But without wasting much of your time, let us get into it.
Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I, Donald John Trump, do solemnly swear.
I, Donald John Trump, do solemnly swear
that I will faithfully execute the office of President of the United States
the office of President of the United States
and will, to the best of my ability, preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the United States.
The Constitution of the United States.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations, Mr. President.
What is this one?
Withdrawing from the World Health Organization, sir.
Ooh, that's a big one. So we paid $500 million to World Health when I was here, and I terminated it. China, with 1.4 billion people, we have 350 to pay. We have, nobody knows what we have because so many people came in illegally, but let's say we have 325. They had 1.4 billion. They were paying 39 million, we were paying 500 million. It seemed a little unfair to me. So that wasn't the reason, but I dropped out. They offered me to come back for 39 million. In theory, it should be less than that, but you know. And when Biden came back, they came back for 500 million. He knew that you could have come back for 39 million. They wanted us back so badly, so we'll see what happens.
President Trump on Monday issued a barrage of executive orders kicking off his presidency with a muscular use of power intended to signal a sharp reversal from existing policies on issues including immigration, the environment, and diversity initiatives. So we're going to be reading this very soon, but I just want to give you guys a bit of a background before we enter into it. The flurry of executive actions was an effort to roll back of many President Joseph R. Biden Jr.'s most significant domestic policies, primarily on climate and immigration, while also reimposing a Trump agenda that would launch drilling and mining on natural resources and fundamentally upend the United States' global role as a sanctuary for refugees and immigrants. In a speech on Monday evening, Mr. Trump said he was also revoking almost 80 disruptive radical executive actions of the previous administration. So these ones are the ones that he signed immediately on the day, which is like yesterday. So I'm going to be reading those soon, guys. Among those revoked Biden orders were directives that the federal government rebuild the refugee program and gradually end the Justice Department's use of private prison. Some of Mr. Trump's orders are almost certain to be challenged in court, and others will be largely symbolic, but taken together, they represent the intention to sharply turn away from the direction of the Biden administration and to make good on his campaign promises to break what he and his aides cast as a deep state effort to thwart his agenda. Here are some of the orders Mr. Trump signed on his first day in office. Federal workforce: freeze federal hiring except for members of the military or positions related to immigration enforcement, national security, or public safety. Restore a category of federal workers known as Schedule F, which would lack the same job protection enjoyed by career civil servants. Halt new federal rules from going into effect before Trump administration appointees can review them. Review the investigative actions of the Biden administration to correct past misconduct by the federal government related to the weaponization of law enforcement and the weaponization of the intelligence community. Grant top secret security clearances to the White House staff without going through traditional vetting procedures, and remote work policies, and order federal workers back to the office full time. I don't know if many people are going to be happy with this one. People are enjoying this remote work thing. I don't know. Are you happy with this? Kindly let me know in the comment section if you're an American. But if you're South African, just let me know. What do you think about ending of remote work policies? Immigration and the border: bar asylum for people newly arriving at the southern border. Move to end birthright citizenship, which is guaranteed by the 14th Amendment. For children of undocumented immigrants, the president cannot change the constitution on his own, so it is not yet clear how Mr. Trump plans to withhold the benefits of citizenship to a group of people born in the United States. Any move is all but certain to be challenged in court. Suspend the refugee admissions program until such time as the further entry into the United States of refugees aligns with the interests of the United States. Declare migrant crossings along the U.S.-Mexico border to be national emergency, allowing Mr. Trump to unilaterally unlock federal funding for border wall construction without approval from Congress. For stricter enforcement efforts. Guys, this is going to be challenged in court. This is one of the things that I believe they will challenge in court. But anyway, as always, whatever your views are, kindly share your views in the comment section. Resume a policy requiring people seeking asylum to wait in Mexico while an immigration judge considered their cases. This is how it's supposed to be. Even with us here in South Africa, we are supposed to be doing what Trump has signed yesterday. Guys, please share your views in the comment section. Gender and diversity, equity and inclusion initiatives. Terminate DEI programs across the federal government. Recognize two sexes, male and female. Remove protection for transgender people from federal prisons. You see, this is the one thing that I know is going to be challenged in court. I'm telling you. Tariff and trade. Direct federal agencies to begin an investigation into trade practices, including persistent trade deficits and unfair currency practices, as well as examine flows of migrant and drugs from Canada, China, and Mexico to the United States. Now, I really do believe that President Trump is on the right direction. And I might not agree with him on certain things, but it really looks like he's in the right direction. And even if I don't agree, who am I not to agree? Is the Americans' babies, baby to nurse, and assess China's compliance with the trade deal Mr. Trump signed in 2020, as well as the United States-Mexico-Canada agreement with Trump signed in 2020 to replace the North American Free Trade Agreement. Ordered to assess the feasibility of creating an external revenue service to collect tariffs and duties, carry out full review of the U.S. industrial and manufacturing base to assess whether further national security-related tariffs are warranted. My goodness. Yo, he sounds like he has the Americans in his heart, something that we don't have in South Africa. You know, we are like orphans looking around who to hear us, looking around who to see us. Yay, Kosiam. All right. Energy and environment. Withdraw the United States from the Paris Agreement, the pact among almost all nations to fight climate change. Declare a national energy emergency, a first in U.S. history, which could unlock new powers to suspend certain environmental rules or expedite permitting or certain mining projects. Attempt to reverse Mr. Biden's ban on offshore drilling for 625 million acres of federal waters. Begin the repeal of Biden-era regulations on tailpipe pollution from cars and light trucks, which have encouraged automakers to manufacture more electric vehicles. I'm certain that Elon Musk is smiling at this one. Yay, 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 yay. Begin the repeal. Oh, we have read that one. Roll back energy efficiencies regulations for dishwashers, shower heads, and gas stoves. Open the Alaska wilderness to more oil and gas drilling. Restart reviews on new export terminals for liquefied natural gas, something the Biden administration had paused. Halt the leasing of federal waters for offshore wind farms. Eliminate environmental justice programs across the government which are aimed at protecting poor communities from excess pollution. Review all federal regulations that impose an undue burden on the development or use of variety of energy sources, particularly coal, oil, natural gas, nuclear power, hydropower, and biofuels. Consult federal agencies or any national security risk posed by the social media platform, then pursue a resolution that protects national security while saving a platform used by 170 million Americans. Mr. Trump ordered his attorney general not to enforce a law that banned the site for 75 days to give the Trump administration an opportunity to determine the appropriate course forward. Other withdraw from the World Health Organization. Son, he is very proud of this one. You could tell he's very proud of this one. Rename Mount Denali and the Gulf of Mexico. Ensure that the states carrying out the highest punishment on earth has sufficient supply of that. I don't want to read that because it might change my content and turn it into something else, but you can read it yourself. Fly the American flag at full staff on Monday and on future inauguration days. Proud American and implement the Department of Government Efficiency, the Elon Musk-led cost-cutting initiative. Sana Elon. Revoke security clearances for 51 signers of letters suggesting that the contents of Hunter Biden's laptop could be Russian disinformation. Yeah, it's a lot, it's a lot. I cannot believe I read all that, but here we are. So I hope it was helpful, and if you watched up to here, thank you for watching my videos. And the next time you bump into my videos, kindly watch my ads in full. It really goes a long way, and that is the only option you can be supporting my channel for now. I really appreciate you being here. Do have a lovely day.